Make that roll. Hey, there it is. Journey to Stonecrag is complete. We get no experience for it, of course, but we got here. So let me make a note that that's what we did. All right. So what was this one called? Reach your destination. Strong hit. That's reach your destination. Let's see what the results are. Strong hit. The destination favors you. Make another move now and add +1, or take +1 momentum. Ah, boy. I'm going to take the momentum. Okay. Start getting that up there, because if I got to fight shit, we got to get into danger. I guess I'm much better at that, but that's fine. All right, so we've arrived in Stonecrag, which I imagine is like at least partially buried in... Oh, and I guess technically, if we look at, my vow, we've made progress, right? This is our first waypoint for the progress of the vow. Reach a milestone. So this is a dangerous quest. We get to mark 2 progress on the quest. Yeah. Fuck yeah, we're doing it. Look, it's happening. Okay, cool. Thank you for reminding me, Magorna. Okay, so we've arrived. We made some progress. We're here in the town. I envision that it is mostly stone buildings. All of the wood has rotted away. Big piles of snow. Remember, this place is, what did we say? Where's the map? Here we go. It is empty, cold, and broken. So abandoned, bits of stone, kind of walls sticking up. And what we're here to search for is the old ironsmith's workshop, because there is some artifact here. So when we get here, Wynn looks around and Wynn is like, all right, men, spread out, search the place. And I'm like, excuse me, Wynn, I believe I'm in charge of this expedition. And he stares daggers at me, and I'm like, all right, men, spread out and search the place. And we just hear under his helmet this and he just storms off. I'm like, what? What? Ah, you're too sensitive. And then I head out, and we're all spreading out and searching this town. So let me make a little note in session 4 and say what our next thing is. Okay, so we arrived at about noon, though who can really tell with this blizzard raging around us. I didn't mention to the group that we were out of supplies, but they don't need to know that, really. We're going to find the artifact that Shekar was looking for and get the hell out of here. All right, so we searched the place. So that to me feels like gather information, right? Yeah, let's gather information. All right, Nabaki, doing it with wits. Here we go. Oh, shit. It's an opportunity. Look at that. Why would anyone leave Iron before? They died. They're all dead. Everyone died here. It was cursed. Remember, this town was cursed by the gods. So I succeeded and I got an opportunity. So this is like the best this could have gone, right? And that's amazing on a 3. This is a terrible roll, but these rolls are both 2s. So I did great. So gather information, and I get some kind of like special advantage. So let's look at the oracles and see what we can think of. Gather information, strong hit with opportunity. Such a good roll, right? Like really lucky. So what we get is +2 momentum, right? No matter what. So our momentum climbs to +4. Good. And then discover something helpful and specific. The path is clear. I find the thing, and maybe there's an opportunity before I tell everybody else. I find it before them and I'm like, hey, I found the thing, but I have an opportunity. What do you think would be a good opportunity for before I tell everybody else, before I go and conjure everyone else up? Yeah, like another piece of iron, some kind of iron gear for us, maybe. Yeah. Because I think we got to go into this place first, but maybe I find something valuable outside. Yeah, or maybe a +1 to supplies seems good, but maybe boring. Only in the sense that like it'd be mechanically useful, but I think what I want for Nambaki is something like special here. So let's find that out. Let's look and see. Because I mean, there isn't really like equipment in the world, right? There's no opportunity table. Yeah. Well, you know what? Here, we got this. We got the theme. What's the theme? Let's try that. See if this gives us some insight. 82. Ooh, enemy. That's great. Okay. So I find information, and I think I've known as the GM of this thing, I've known that probably the dead don't sleep here, and there's zombies and shit, right? So when I come up, I probably notice that what would be evidence that the Draugr still like haunt this place? I'm thinking literally like frozen warrior corpse, like Skyrim style Draugr. So what would be a good indication without having to fight one? Maybe I see one. Maybe I see one coming. Like I see it like walking around, and I follow it. Oh, and I follow it back. No, I follow it back to the the central, the iron, the forge. Yeah, I think that's what it is. That's what leads me there. And now I'm aware that there is this danger. So let me make a note on my log here. But I think that's what happens. Yeah. Okay. So I spotted one of the living dead shambling around in this place. I haven't seen one of them in a long while. They still squick me out. This one looks like it was a warrior of some kind. Spear or axe, broken armor, that dull blue glow where its eyes used to be. Looked like it was patrolling, so I followed it, and it led me right to the forge. I'm just going to keep this information to myself. I'm gonna give this information to myself. I don't want the boys getting spooked. Which is like totally the wrong thing to do. But I don't want the boys getting spooked. Plus, what's really happening here, and she would never say it, is she wants them to think that it was her that found this place on her own. And I think to your point, T-Rex, that yeah, I think that counts. We located the forge. So that's the next, that's progress. So let's go ahead and mark progress there. Right? Find the city. We're zooming in on the circle, right? Get to the town, find the forge, find the artifact, and then ostensibly go home and roll. So now we got to get inside. So I rallied. I was getting spooked. Once the dead warrior wandered off again, I gathered the goons and attempted to gain access to the forge. All right, so town cursed by the gods. I wonder why. And when I say cursed by the gods, it doesn't have to be the gods of like, it doesn't actually have to be the gods. It's just, you know what? Let's just scrap that. Let's say the town is cursed. Why is it cursed, I wonder? Like what blasphemy did they commit? What thing did they do? that made this happen, that cursed them with like a blizzard that killed everyone and brought the dead back to life? I think the classic, it's built on an ancient burial ground. Like, I think maybe like a Firstborn tomb, the tomb of a Firstborn king. Yeah, maybe something like that. They built oh, here we go. I have an idea. So this forge, the Stone Crag Forge, I'm gonna make a note of it here on the map legends. I found what I wanted to do here. Stone Crag's Forge was built on the site of the Flame Eternal, a memorial to an ancient king of the Firstborn. I need a name for this king. It's the tomb of this thing. And they built a flame that would never burn out. Yeah, a flame that would never burn out, and then they used that for their forge, and that's what got them to be cursed. Yeah. Okay. So let me come up with a name. I need the Oracle for elf names. High King. Let's see, we got one table. High King 54. Lucia. All right. So an ancient ruler of the Firstborn. High Overlord Lucia. High Overlord Lucia. The site contained a clean, smokeless, magical fire that burned hot in memoriam to the Overlord. The Forge Keepers built right on top of it and used it to create their weapons and armor. Yeah, using elf flame, and then that cursed them. So, elvish memorial flame. So that cursed the town. Terrible blizzard came in, and now just as, oh my god, that's so good. It's ironic punishment, right? Just as the humans would not let the Elven King rest, so too the land would not let their dead rest either. So let's that's in the legend. Let's do that. Stupid cursed town. Okay. As the people of Stone Crag would not let the spirit of the Overlord sleep, neither will the curse allow human dead to rest eternal in this place. Instead, the smothered fire of Lucia ignites a kind of hateful life in them, forcing them to walk the earth long after their spark should have faded. Yeah, cool. All right. So, great. This place is fucking elves. There's cursed everywhere. So what are we going to do? We're at the door to the forge. I know that there are zombies around. You know, as soon as we crack this thing open, we're going to have to fight our way in. So let's crack the door open. I take my spear and I come over and I jam the butt into the edge of the stone door. I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm like, give me a hand. And I call someone over and we attempt to crack the door open and see what is inside. Send the goons in the front. The thing is, I want to prove that I'm strong and tough. So Nabaki always tries to do everything herself, even if it's like not a smart move. And this is perfect because if I blow it, we can get the door open and then the red shirt that we never named can get dragged inside and killed. So safe bet there. Okay, so let's roll. I'm going to try to... this is dangerous. I'm facing danger, and I'm doing it with strength, so I'm going to roll plus iron. Now, is there anything in the game about NPCs giving you help on stuff? Like, can I get a bonus, or is it just fictionally that they are part of assisting? I'm just gonna Control F for help. Yeah, I think it's just secure an advantage, right? So, yeah, that's fine. All right, so I'll just do it. I'm just gonna face danger with my iron, see how strong I am. Yeah, there's companion assets, but start of chapter 5 shows something about NPCs. Okay. Fight a troublesome, it's a pack, joining forces. Unless they're a companion asset, they won't give you mechanical bonuses. Perfect. They're just part of the story. Yeah, they're fictional positioning. Okay, here we go. We're gonna make an iron roll. See if I can bust this thing open. Ah, fuck! I'm gonna burn my momentum. We'll burn down to +2. Oh no, we reset to +1, and I will definitely burn it for a weak hit. I crack this bad boy open. And inside, we face a troublesome cost. Let's see. Delayed, lose advantage, or face a new danger. You're tired or hurt, dispirited or afraid. I think we just are delayed. It just takes time. I'm having like a rough momentum day. So yeah, we like slowly pull the door open. Wind comes over and grabs it. We get it open. And I stand in front of the door, hands on my hips, back to the inside. And I say, well, that wasn't so hard, was and then I get grabbed by the fucking Draugr inside. So now when I shriek, I get grabbed by the zombie. I spin around with my spear, and I'm like, oh, the forge is full of zombies. So there's a bunch of warrior dead in here. They're wearing the forge masks, and they have hammers and like tongs and swords, unfinished swords. And this is the big battle scene, right? Where I'm like, fight them, fight the dead, let's go. And we enter the fray, right? So we're going to set the rank of our foes. We're going to fight these zombies, and we're going to try to get out of here. So I'm going to make a note of what happened in my log and go from there. Gather goons attempting to gain access to the forge. We rolled defy danger, whatever it's called. We haven't done like a full-on battle yet either. Face danger. Face danger, weak hit. Well, the forge is full of zombies. Oops. And now we do battle. So the way this works, oh yeah, that's right. We fought the briny witch. That's true. All right. So I think that this is I'm a gang, they're a gang. Let's look at NPC packs here. A group of troublesome foes. You can combine them into a single progress track called a pack. Yeah, we're fighting a group of enemies. Increase their rank. For a small pack, increase the rank by 1. Yeah, I think it's like five zombies. We're evenly matched, but they're zombies. So let's call it dangerous. Four troublesome foes. Pack of, okay, all right, so pack of restless dead ironsmiths. I think that's dangerous. And let's see. So what that means is we see if there's any zombies here. Skeletal corpse. Yeah, there we go. Bone walkers. So they're dangerous, and there are a group of them. So that means they are 2 progress per harm. Inflict 2 harm. Oh, God. Okay. But as we talked about packing them, I think maybe instead of doing a pack, we'll just say that my advantage of having allies nullifies my disadvantage of fighting a bunch of guys. So I'm fighting them as a pack. We're all together. And that I think that evens out. So I've got these tough goons with me. So we're gonna enter the fray, and we're gonna roll to determine our foe. We were ambushed, so I'm gonna roll plus wits. I didn't have to get ambushed. I'm just a dummy. Okay, weak hit. +2 momentum. Take initiative. Take initiative. All right. So it grabs me. I spin around. I shout, guys, do a battle. Come on. And I shove the thing that's trying to hit me back, and I lunge at it with my spear. Now I get to use my cool spear fighter abilities. So I have initiative, so I get to strike at range, right? I shove him back, and I'm going to throw my spear. So I'm rolling plus edge, and if I get a strong hit, I can do another 2 harm. So I hurl my spear at him. This is with edge. I'm good at this. Here we go. So it's cool because I think I like throwing the spear. Like, that's what this is this spear. I almost think that because it's hulata, right? It's lightning strike. Yeah, flash of light. So I think that hulata, we see it now. We get that like slow-mo fucking, what's the guy that directed 300 and Watchmen and Zack Snyder? So what we see is I shove him back. My braids are like flapping in the fucking wind. And I grab my spear, and in slow-mo, I pull back, and the camera travels along the haft of the spear up to the head of the spear. And the head of the spear, I think at the base, like, shitty Adam Coble drawing time. So it's a short spear. Yeah, totally. So the base of the spear, knowing my character, I miss. So if the spearhead is shaped kind of like, here's the part that goes like on the thing, and then it goes kind of like pointy like that. The bottom part down here is like clouds, like designs of like curly designs of clouds. Those are clouds. It's not pubes. Shut up. And then the rest of the blade part has lightning strike etched on it. Right? Like that. So it's like a storm. It's a storm spear. So I pull back, the camera snaps to the head of the spear. There's probably somewhere in the background like a crash of lightning, and then I hurl the spear. It flies towards them. Let's see if I hit. I got a +3. Hopefully, come on. I hurl the spear, and I get a strong hit. Fuck yeah! All right. So a strong hit on a clash. Right? It's a strike. I inflict +1 harm and retain initiative. Good. So let's deal some harm. Right? How much harm does my spear do? I can do another +2 as well. So Jesus. Okay. So throw the weapon, deals the weapon's damage. How much harm do I normally deal? Just +1, right? With a spear? Or is it 2? Let me look at dealing harm. It's usually 2, right? Which becomes 4, which is 8. Which is like fucking awesome. Yeah, 1 and 2. 2 with a weapon. Okay, cool. So that means that I deal 4 harm, because it's 2 progress per. And then if I want to lose my spear, I do another 4. I'm killing it. So I hurl it, and Hulata like strikes like lightning, hits the thing. It staggers back. Elf magic, because remember, this is like my hybrid weapon. It's an elf/human weapon. And so all this magic tears through its bones, and the thing bursts into brilliant white light. I'm going to try to just end the fight here. I think it'd be very impressive. So I throw my spear, stab the thing in the chest. I'm going to try to end the fight. Yes, I do it. We disable these things. We take them out in a single strike. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, and I think that's progress on our quest. All right, now that's not all of them, but that's just the ones in the forge. So I look around, and everyone else is like struggling a little bit, but they do finish off theirs. And for me, let's mark that I won the big fight. Yeah, and I gotta look at the effects of end the fight. That's right. Strong hit. The foe is killed. Out of action, flee or surrender. I think we just destroy them. Yeah. Perfect. All right. So make a note here. And we did Let's see. Let's see through. Well, that wasn't so bad. I guess that wasn't so bad. Hulata and I showed those zombies what for. I guess the other guys helped a little. The forge is clear now. We just have to find whatever. What was his name? Shekar? Looking for. All right. Now, here's the thing. We kill the guy. I look around. I look through the room. We find, in the back of the room, we find this like egg-shaped like bassinet. And I press a button on the front of it and it opens up. And there's this little goblin inside. He's this little furry green goblin. He has big ears and these big eyes. He's like a little goblin wizard. Anyway, so I'm going to try to secure an advantage. I want to find whatever it is before these other guys do. So I'm going to make a note to, that's what I do. I search. I better find it before they do, or who knows, who will try and take credit. This is my quest, damn it. Okay. So let's see here. Basically, I just don't want Win to like take credit for the victory. For the win. Just want to put my cool drawing back on the map. There we go. All right. Anyhow, meanwhile, where were we? This is super fun. We took out those zombies, no problem. I'm so cool. All right. Let's gather information, secure an advantage. Secure an advantage would let me make another move or take 2 momentum. Sir, I'm literally searching an area, so it's gather information. To do it, do it. All right, rolling plus wits. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh no. Win. Okay, here we go. So I'm like, all right, I gotta find this artifact. And I sling my spear on my back and I start searching and I fail and I get a complication. So I think I'm digging through the back and I turn and I'm like, fuck off, Win. I'm already looking in this room. Go search somewhere else. And he draws his axe and I'm like, oh, I see how it is. So you're just gonna kill me here and take all the credit? I take my spear out and I start like circling him. And I'm like, you don't want to do this, Win. I fucked you up last time. I'm gonna fuck you up again. And he's just like snarling and staring and honestly like trying to decide if he wants to murder me. So I'm gonna try to intimidate him. I'm gonna try to compel him to back down. So my iron is not great. Let's try it. Ooh, we got a weak hit. Nice. Okay, all right. So on a weak hit, they ask me something in return. So he'll back down and not get in a fight. But he demands something in exchange. What do you think that would be? I mean, we could always roll, right? Let's look at him and see what we know, first of all. Moody, sick, and infamous. He wants to make out. Oh my God, that could be it. Why don't we just bone? Oh my God, let's just bone. So he like comes up to me holding the axe and we're like face to face. And I realize I'm like, oh, you just feel left out. That's what all this tension is about. That's why the last 2 nights he's been staring me down every morning because he's jealous because he just wants to bone. So he comes up to me and he's like, oh, he doesn't know what to do. And I'm like, I put my spear away and I reach up and I like take his helmet off. And under, I think he's actually kind of cute. Like he's kind of cute in like a himbo dirtbag kind of way. So I like slide the helmet off and he's snarling underneath, and maybe he's got like a cool face scar or something. And I'm like, oh, you should take this helmet off more often. And then we make out, and we fade to black. Definitely, we bang in the back room of the forge. It's hot. Some like one of the other goons, the red shirt, is in like another room, and he's like, "What is that sound?" And there's just this like this banging against the wall, and like something falls off the shelf, and the other guard is like, "What the fuck's happening in there?" So yeah, I think I'm gonna roll Forge a Bond. We're doing it. So let's make that roll. Now I suck at this, so I'm going to roll plus heart. Let me see how it goes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Of course I miss. They reject you. Pay the price. I can't, like, I think, God, what's the price in this case that, like, it's no deeper than that, I think. I think it's just, it's what I'm pretending that I want, right? Because Nibake, yeah, he just wanted to bang. I try to form a deeper commit. I'm like, you're pretty tough. Where'd you learn to fight? And he's like, I don't want to talk. And he just like does up his belt and leaves. And I'm like, yeah, no, totally. Because remember, Nibake, I'm portraying her as this like total shitlord dirtbag, right? But remember my goal, my real goal is I want to belong, right? She's an outsider. So yeah, she gets rejected. And I think, yeah, this is like personally hurtful. Like it hurts. She'd never admit it, but yeah, she gets turned down by this dude who was like, yeah, I just wanted to bang. And she was like, oh yeah, no, totally. Just, that's what I wanted to. Just like a quickie in the back of this fucking freezing forge. And so when he is like, yeah, okay, cool. Don't talk to me again, weirdo. Yeah. Yeah, dude, me too, bruh. Whatever. Totally. I don't have feelings, whatever. Yeah. Right. Shut up. I'm fine. Okay. So, also it's him being a bit mean too. So let me find the move. It's spirit, and, you get the wound and then you roll spirit. So enduring stress, we drop 1, and then we roll. Come on, please. Strong hit. No, I'm heartbroken. My feelings. Also -1 momentum. Great. Yeah, no. It's fine. Whatever. Jerk. Okay, so while searching the forge, I ran into Win in one of the back rooms. He thought he was there to kill me, but he was really there to resolve some very intense sexual tension. We banged. It was great. And then we didn't have a conversation afterwards or have any feelings about anything. Just the way I like it. Oh yeah. All right. Congratulations, Namake. You did get to have sex with someone, but they didn't. They rejected you. You know, if we'd managed to seduce Serene, she would have loved us. She's a kind person. Damn. All right. So, probably then at this point, I got to make another search the area and not blow it, right? Yeah. So now I search again because we still haven't made any more progress. So let's do another search. Let's keep digging. Yeah, now we know why Win is infamous. He's an infamous Lothario. Ooh. All right. So I'm rolling wits. Come on, just a weak hit. So fuck. All right. So this is someone else finds it and I look like an asshole. So, reveals an unwelcome truth that undermines your quest. I guess we need to figure out what he sent us here for, right? Somebody else finds it. Maybe Serene is like, guys, everyone, come here, come quick. And we run in to find it. What do we think a man like Shekar wants? What would he send us here for? To this cursed town. He's got lots of iron, so it's probably not that. You can't really bring the fire with you. I think the fire has been bent anyway. Like the fire is out. I think this elf tomb, we find the entrance to the elf tomb. We climb down into it to the source of the flame. And yeah, the fire is out. So that's why it snows. Yeah. Maybe. Oh my God. Yeah. Maybe it is like a crown. Maybe it's the stone crown of the firstborn king. I like that. Some kind of raiment, like a you know what? Let's make it a cloak. Yeah, let's make it a cloak. Something that he can wear and like show off. Yeah. Okay. So we find down here, we find the object, right? So even though we failed, I think narratively, since it's a fiction first, we do make some progress. We find it. And then I'm going to fast track the return with the quest. So yeah. It's like magic goat cashmere. Exactly. All right. So we found his Serene, clever girl, discovered the hidden entrance to the lower level. This place was built on some kind of ancient Firstborn. I think elf is a racial slur. Firstborn is what the elves call themselves in their language. Elf and elven are their racial slurs that humans use on them. Yeah. This place was built on some kind of ancient Firstborn tomb. We found an old cloak wrapped around the shoulders of some dead elf. I guess this is what Shekar wanted. It's certainly pretty. Anyway, impressive looking. Typical. Let's get it back there. Let's get back to town. Now, I think we can do this I think we can do the quest now, right? I think we can, or do we have to undertake a journey? Like if we follow our way back, I can't resupply right now. I'm at 0. Yeah, I wonder, can we elide the journey or do we have to make another journey? Let me look at what, I mean, I guess I'm the GM. I got to decide these things. Let me take a look. Fulfill your vow. Achieve what you believe to be the fulfillment of your vow. I think it's more fun to just say, let's make the vow move. And if there's a complication, something bad happens on the way home. Because it's not really dangerous or unfamiliar anymore. It's familiar because we walked up here once. So we bundle up the cloak. I tell Serene, you put it in your bag. You hold on to it. Let's get the fuck out of here. This place is cursed. So we leave. Let's attempt to fulfill the vow. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Experience points. So we do it. We fulfill the vow. We get an opportunity and a strong hit. So let's book it. So let's get it back to town. I'm going to roll fulfill your vow, strong hit, opportunity. Oh my God. So the next chapter of this, I think, is that I just become one of Shekar's goons. Like I'm becoming part of the community of Highwatch. I come back and he offers me like, hey, you want to stick around? So the next episode's going to be in Highwatch 2. And maybe we have to go beat up some people and maybe we can try to hit on Serene again. Yeah. It's the opportunity to build a bond with the goons and with him and like, Yes. Oh, I like that. Okay, cool. So it's a bond with, there's basically there's three groups here, right? There's the Goon Squad, there's Shekar himself, and then there's the town of Highwatch. So we come back and fulfill the vow. I go back to my boss, and I'm like, here you go, man. We found it, just like you wanted, and whoop, puts it on. He's just like, haha, I look so fucking cool. Win is like, yes, Lord, you do look cool. I probably then let's write a little epilogue for this and make some rolls. So I return to town. Oh, this worked out so cool. All right. We returned to Highwatch despite the fact that everyone thought this was a fool's errand. Who is the fool now? You are town. Bunch of losers. Shekar, whose name I can check. Shekar seems to like his elf cloak well enough. And nobody died, which is a big improvement from the last fiasco I was a part of. So let's try to build a bond with each person. And yeah, I do actually think that this is progress on my greater quest for sure. It's an epic quest, which means how many for an epic? It's one tick per, one little like that. Why would this be? Oh no, those are bonds. Sorry. It's up here. It's my vow. It's one tick for a vow. I did it. I've started to find people like me. The hooligans of Highwatch. Okay, great. All right, so I'll take one there. I can clear this vow. I get one experience because it's dangerous, right? Let me look at the make a fulfill your vow move. Here we go. Strong hit. Ooh, 2 experience. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So we have 3 experience now, which means we could actually buy something. That'd be fun. And then, oh man, I could buy one of the goons as like a companion. We probably should. Oh, but I hate NPCs. But that's okay. I'm the only one playing. So yeah, or better iron. We'll look at that after this. So we've got a few more moves to make. So let's try to bond. We're going to try to make a bond with, first our bond, we get a +1 with Shekar. So let's do that first. So I'm going to roll plus heart, +1. This is our attempt to forge a bond with Shekar. We got a weak hit. They ask something more of you first. Envision what it is. Oh no, swear an iron vow. All right, man. So this is the vow of service, where we become part of his thing. So let's see. Forge a bond. Oh, and I guess this one I can put. Forge a bond with win. Failure. Right? Rejection. -1 spirit. Okay, forge a bond with Shekar. Weak hit. Demands an oath. Let's swear an oath to this asshole. So the oath is gonna be serve Shekar as his eyes and ears, and sometimes fist in Highwatch. Become part of the Goon Squad. So I think this is a troublesome vow. I don't think it's that big a deal. But I have to, he makes me swear, because of course he does, right? Like, touch my ring of iron, right? Kiss the ring, Nibake, and swear to me that you will join me. And all the other goons are like looking on proudly, like, yes, she is one of us. Let's see how it goes. So, well, maybe they're stoked, maybe they're not. So let's swear that vow. Do I need to roll when I initially swear one? Yeah, here we go. Roll plus heart. And I don't get the +1 yet. Fuck, I miss. Significant obstacle before you begin your quest. Envision what stands in your way. Fuck. I think what is a problem here is that I'm a piece of shit. I don't want to follow orders. So swear an oath to serve Shekar, but I'm not good at this, right? And I get a miss. Obstacle is that he keeps making me do things I don't want to do. So that's just gonna be the thing. And eventually it'll break. Eventually I'll be like, I don't want to be, nope, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. You keep making me do things. I don't like it. I don't like having a boss. I'm my own boss. Okay, so that's with him. Yeah, heeding the call is not my strong suit. So let's make a note in my results here. And then we'll roll for a few more bonds. Yeah, I do get a bond with him. Okay, so I swore to serve Shekar, but mainly because I'm gonna get paid. And I still think Highwatch is kind of a great party town. It's especially good if you work for the big boss. Now everyone is gonna know not to fuck with me. Part of the goon squad now. The problem is, let's see what the goons think of me. So I gotta make a roll for them. So Nibake, yeah, progress on bonds. Now I'm not sure how I have this set up. Like, it's per bond, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, which should mean 1, 2, 3, 4, like that instead. And then now I have another one. Okay, so let's go to the Dramatis Personae. I now have a bond with Shekar. There we go. After serving Shekar well, in retrieving a cloak from an ancient elf Firstborn tomb, Shekar invited Nibake to join his guards, which she did somewhat uneasily. Yeah, so now I guess the question is, are the goons part of the community or are they separate? Let's take a look. Because I was kind of thinking they're separate. Person or community, stand together, face hardships, make sacrifice for the cause. Yeah, no, you know what? I think it's the community of the town, and then later we'll try to forge bonds with specific members. We got Red Shirt and the other 3. So let's forge a bond with the community. Let's see what they think of me now. We're going to roll plus heart, and I haven't fulfilled a vow for them, so this is slightly harder. Come on, fucker. Weak hit. So they ask something of you. God damn it. They ask something more of you first. Envision what it is, do it, and mark the bond. No, I don't have a +1 from Shekar because that's only +1 for him. This is with the community of town. Yeah, right. Oh, look, another goon. Like, Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going to swear another oath. I'll swear an oath to the town to protect Highwatch from those who would see its freedoms taken away. I'm part of the town militia now. So let's swear that oath. Here we go. Strong hit on the oath. Good. Fantastic. So let's see how that shakes out in my notes here. So I forge a bond with Highwatch. Okay. Forge a bond with Highwatch. We got a weak hit, demands an oath, and then we swear an oath to Highwatch. And now I'm the town's fucking superhero. And I get a good hit on this one. So let me record it. And strong hit, meaning what happens on a strong hit. Then I'm going to sojourn. And yeah, of course the two bonds will come into conflict. Yeah, of course. This is battle. Here we go. Swear a vow on a strong hit, +2 momentum. Perfect. Okay, all right. So that gives me a +2 to my momentum, which is not great because I'm already pretty badly off, but we got another one, and I now have a bond with the town. So let's go here and go. The people of Highwatch bond a ragtag group of pirates, bounty escapees, and criminal types, plus some nuns. Actually, the nuns aren't the people of Highwatch. They're their separate thing, right? The nuns of, what are they called? The Sisters of the Flame of Mercy or some shit? Let me look. I guess it would be in my map legend. Yeah, that's right. Wardens of Mercy's Light. That's right. Some nuns in Highwatch. Ragtag group of pirates, bounty escapees, and criminal types all kind of kludged together in an old town on the edge of the world. There we go. And now I have a bond with them. That's nice. And that frees me up to now enjoy the benefits of that bond by sojourning in town. So when you spend time in a community seeking assistance, I get to roll plus heart with a +1. So roll plus heart with a +1. Oh, this feels good. All right. Come on, don't blow it. Weak hit. All right. So on a weak hit, choose one. If you share a bond, choose one more. So we get 2 items from this list. Let's take 2 supply. Right? We're gonna recover 2 supply. And let's... Oh, shit, but I have to clear an unprepared ability and 1 supply first. Yeah. So clear unprepared and get 1 supply. That's the one. And then I get to take another one. Let's work on our spirit. So let's consort. Let's take +2 spirit. Oh, shit. Consort. Yeah, I know what I do. So here's what happens. Let's make a note here. So we sojourn in the village. I'm famous now, right? So sojourn in Highwatch. Everybody wants to bone the new member of the Goon Squad. I mean, not everybody. Obviously, he has enemies, but sojourn in Highwatch. I got a weak hit with a bond. I chose consort and equip. Perfect. Okay. All right. So we'll fictionalize that. So now that I've sworn an oath, both to the leader and to the town, everyone seems to be warming up to me. If you know what I mean. I winked, but you can't see that because you're a journal. But I assure you, I did it. I'm going to hang out here for a while and see what kind of opportunities a pirate town like Highwatch has for someone like me. Fantastic. Okay. So Sojourn also has another option. What's that? Oh, you and your allies can focus on an action and roll hard again. Doesn't seem, I don't want to risk it. Maybe next time. So now we can look at upgrades, right? How do we advance? Because we have experience. So let's find that chapter and do it. Where Where's advancements? Your character? Here we go. Acquiring assets. Upgrading. Spend experience. Page 44. There we go. All right. So if we wanted to, we could add a new asset or we could upgrade. So assets include... Let's see if there's any new ones that might make sense. I don't have a new companion unless it's a person. I'm gonna write down my options. Okay, so here are a few options. So we could do take. Oh, this does not need to be that large. Okay, take Win as a kindred companion. I wonder what clan he is. Probably a Ventru. Okay, so there's that. That's an option. I could take the third upgrade to be a... I don't think I ever really want to ride the mammoth. I think that's just not my jam. I could... I've never been maimed, so I can't do that. Oh, I marked a bond with a leader, so I could take Ironsworn. All right, that now fictionally makes sense. I could take Ironsworn. I don't have a sentient weapon, so that's fine. I'm not devoted to the gods. I'm not a dancer. I'm not bonded. That's like later if we get married or something. Empowered. The rights of officer. I don't have a title or lineage yet. I'm already a fortune hunter, so we could say upgrade fortune hunter. Okay. Herbalist, honor bound, improviser, cobbling together an ad hoc tool or apparatus. I haven't really done that yet. Infiltrator might be good. Take infiltrator, right? When you make a move to breach, traverse, or hide. I'd like to pick something that matches up with something that matches up with what happened this session. I have Forsaken a Vow, but I don't think it's big enough to take Oathbreaker. I'm not really interested in Oathbreaker right now. I'm definitely not an outcast. You establish a false identity. Oh, Pretender might be good. That's better than Infiltrator. Yeah, let's write that. Take Pretender. I think Ironsworn makes the most sense, but Pretender's a good alternate. Because this isn't really who she is, right? This is just I'm pretending. Rider, Ritualist, Shadowkin, Spirit-bound, Slayer, Sighted. None of those. Those are also magical. Ironsworn seems pretty fucking logical, doesn't it? Master, Archer. Yeah. Let's just do that. I don't even think like it's between. You know what? I'll put it up to you. I'll let you decide. Well, that's the thing. If you decide that we take Ironsworn, maybe Nabaki learns that she actually cares about Shekar's like orders and wants to like do a good job because she's proud. Remember, she's got bad hubris. So the idea of being bad at something is just as repugnant. So I will set up a poll, and we'll vote. We'll vote on what I take. So. New poll, episode 4, upgrade, Win as companion. Okay, Ironsworn, upgrade fortune hunter. Oop, not upgrade. What's an upgrade? And then take Pretender as an option. Okay. All right, I think this is worth the full 3 minutes. There it is. Okay, so there's our poll. Poll's running now. So if you're watching this live on Twitch, go ahead and do that. If you're watching on mobile, My apologies because the feature does not work on mobile. But for now, if you're watching this on a browser, go ahead and knock in your vote there. I think it's going to come down between Pretender and Bannersworn. But yeah, let's have a little look here. Yeah, Win is infamous, sick, and moody. Yeah. And he's kind of a himbo we talked about. Like, he's hot and kind of dumb and sort of mean, but that might be a good companion for me. Yeah, Pretender's pulling ahead. Y'all want me to be a fake. I like it. Someone mark down Bannersworn for me. Give me a second. I just got to pop open another PDF. It's still going. Keep voting. I just have to open I closed the assets by accident. All right. So we'll let this reload and we'll see where we're at. It's coming along. I think it's going to be Pretender. I think that's where we're gonna land on it. So let's see what Pretender does. On a strong hit, add +2 in making moves using this identity to deceive or influence others. If you roll a 1 on your action die, someone doubts you. Make appropriate moves to reassure them or prevent them from revealing the truth. Right, because they don't know I'm Nabaki half-elven. They know I'm the mercenary Sabine, and I make up a story about who I really am. And then that becomes my life while I pretend to be someone sworn to protect this town. Yeah, I like that. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, this episode turned out so neat. Okay. Close all this stuff. And coming down to the wire, it looks like we're taking Pretender. Coming into Pretender. I don't think we're getting enough votes to bump it with Bannersworn. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the next episode will be all about the town. Absolutely. We'll be solving the town's problems. So yeah, let me add one. So we'll go, this was a path, I think. Pretender. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. That's so cool. Okay. All right. So I made up a fake. I guess I'll make a note in the session 4. Actually, let's make a note in the map legend. So, little bit of note here. Everyone in High Watch thinks I'm Sabine, warrior for hire, an odd but human mercenary who serves the town's mayor loyally. And just likes to drink, fuck, and get in fights. Which isn't so far from the truth. But I want to keep these people at a bit of a distance if I'm going to stick around. And there we go. And let me mark off my experience. Boop. Killer. That's so good. Oh, what a great ending. So we find ourselves now with like a job, like we're in town. And I think the next few episodes are probably going to take place in High Watch. They're going to be like, what trouble do we get up to in High Watch? This is going to be a great opportunity. I think if we're still in High Watch in a couple of episodes to have like a guest star on the show. So my hope is that we'll have either somebody from my past or a member of the town or somebody join me on a quest, and we'll switch into co-op mode. So between now and whenever that happens, I'm going to go back. I'm going to read through what's different in co-op mode, and then I'll work with somebody to see if we can invite a stranger to come on the show and join Nabake in her silly quest. So thank you. Speaking of joining me on my quest, thanks for coming and watching today, everybody. I hope that the rest of your day is as good as this quest went for me. And we'll plan another stream. I want to try to do this like pretty regularly. So we'll try to do another stream in the next week or 2 weeks. They're a nice little way to throw 2 hours down on a day where I'm streaming other stuff. So thank you for coming. Have a lovely dark of winter. And I hope that you have a good day. Bye for now, everybody. Thanks for coming.